Welcome. The person on your mind, their thoughts, feelings, and intentions is today's Timeless Pick a Card. This video will have an extended link you can find below if you want to follow to see what this person's next actions toward you will be. So today we have three options, option 1 on the left, option 2 in the middle, and option 3 on the right hand side. Take a deep breath with me. And exhale. Timestamps are below. If you need more time to choose, you can pause the video now. See you there. Welcome everyone who chose the Scarab Beetle Spirit. This is going to be a reading about the person on your mind, their thoughts, feelings, and intentions toward you. As you may or may not know, that I have referred to in the beginning of the video when in the pick a card section. Just to let you know, there will be an extended as to what this person's next actions toward you will be, and you can find the link below should you choose to follow me there. All right, so the number 52 could be significant, and the number 7. And this says magic works through you. Let me just tell you something. Regardless of who this person is, what they think, what they feel, what their next actions will be, what their intentions are, you are divinely protected. You will be abundant. This is a very good sign to get this beetle, okay? Or to choose this beetle. And it's all because of the spiritual path that you're on. Magic works through you. You're a powerful manifester. So you will most likely attract what is best for you at the end of the day. You may subconsciously manifest things you don't want because they are the things that are truly good for you and the things that you need. All right, so just wanted to mention that because it was coming through. All right, but who is the person on your mind? Who is the person on your mind? Who is the person on your mind? And then we're going to jump into their thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Just, this is more of like to see if this is the person in your mind, to see if you chose the right pile based on your intuition or not. This is where you see if this is your reading, okay? So, what is the deal here? The Castle. Okay. The number 43. This person or you could be 43 years old. I also heard 33 or 34, okay? 33, 34, 43. 43. The number 7 again. I just noticed we have the number 7 again. All right. Someone here likes bedazzling. I know it's where the pencil line and the eye is, but someone here likes bedazzling or has bedazzled something, a dress, a phone, a car, okay, random, and pearls. Pink roses could be significant, the color green, and pearls. This eye is closed. This eye is closed. I'm gonna say this person on your mind is not someone who is very spiritually aware. This person is not spiritually awakened. This person is more like in a material frequency and not so much in a higher frequency. This person is concerned with possessions and power, okay? This person may have a palace or a penthouse, or there could be something to do with a castle or a fortress here, okay? This person could be financially very well off, and they like to know that they're in power. Power is important to them. But this person also feels stuck in life. They many times feel a void. They feel depressed. And they don't know quite why. And they don't know it's because they are not spiritually awakened, or because they do not lend themselves to developing, to personal development or spiritual development beyond the physical, the money that they can make. Now, if this doesn't sound like your person, you can choose another option. It's probably because your intuition is off. And that is fine. We sometimes doubt our intuition, or we don't quite know how to work with our intuition just yet. But if this is a feminine energy, this is like a sleeping princess inside the castle walls. It's like they are awake, but they would rather not see because of fear. So they're in a in-between phase here. Only if this is a feminine energy. This is someone who is seductive. They do also have a very rich inner fantasy world. They like the lavish life. They like adornments. They like jewelry, things like that. Or their love language is gift giving. If this is a feminine, even if it's a masculine, this is someone who could wear like bracelets or some form of jewelry. They like to kind of show people their power through things they have sometimes. I don't know why this is coming through. But they also feel like their life is very cold. Like there's something missing, but they can't quite pinpoint what it is. And so they just have this tendency to hold on to possessions. And it's most likely something they've learned as they grew up, or they had some kind of lack growing up, and or all they've ever known was conversations around money and financial stability and owning things and power. And so they probably had an image of someone in their life who was older, and a father figure, a mother figure, who were the image of achievement. And this is kind of what they've learned and what they know. But they've settled into this spell of materialism in a sense, and they're mostly asleep when it comes to their soul, their spirit. So something is telling me that this person is not very aligned with their soul. And that's why they feel depressed. This person could tend to sleep a lot or feel very tired, and it's because they're depressed and they don't know. And the void that they feel is because, all this material thing is not cutting it, right? Even if they go shopping, it still doesn't fill the void. If they buy things, if they have things, if they have the power, there's a void here. So this is who we're talking about. If this is your reading, keep watching. If not, then try another option, okay? Right, here we go. 52 could also be an age, but these ages don't have to apply. It's more about who this person is at this point. Yeah, they have like this misplaced importance on, yes, material things are important, but it's just like proportionally proportionally it's just very misaligned and out of whack. Yes, Queen of Pentacles. Again, I was supposed to dive into their thoughts, feelings, and intentions, but again, this wanted to come out. This person could have strong Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in their chart. Could be masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. But yes, this person feels safe when their money's there, their credit score is good, they have a good financial situation, they have a house, they have food on the table, they have the clothes, they look the way they want, they can buy what they want. That is the most important thing for this person to feel safe. So this person is very much, yeah, but they need their intuition with the High Priestess here. The intuition is what is lacking, or their intuition is very much guided toward the material plane, like their health, their wealth, their things. But they kind of ignore their intuition when it comes to other things, or they block it completely off to other things that may be going on. This person could have strong Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in their chart, and you could have strong Pisces in your chart. I'm seeing this as a dynamic. I'm seeing two very different people, one very materialistic and the other one more spiritual. And I'm taking the more spiritual one as being yourself. Now, let's dive into this person's thoughts when it comes to you. Now, for some of you, this person sees you as wife material or husband material, okay? I'm getting that right off the bat. And to some degree, this person knows that you have a better intuition than they do, or that they could learn something. But this is very subconscious, okay? They're not, like, this is their higher self coming through. But what are their thoughts toward you? What are their thoughts? Two of material. They don't know what to make of you, or what to think exactly of you, because again, they get pulled back into their material life, and they feel they think they need to juggle you with some kind of other material aspect of their life, or their mind is not made up when it comes to you, okay? They're like, because there's just so, it's like I don't think they fully understand you or see where you're coming from, just because you're very different people. That's what's coming through. But let's get another one to clarify. The Empress. Oh, they know. They know that you are the full package. Yes, they think that you are someone they could marry, someone they would benefit from being with, someone they find to be attractive, nurturing, someone who's also capable of making things happen for yourself. And so they think that you could be a powerful team in the material world, but they also think that you have something extra that is lacking in their life. So they see you as someone who could nicely complement them, something that is missing in them, in the spiritual sense. Taurus, Libra coming through could be in your chart or their chart. All right, but what are this person's feelings toward you? What are they feeling toward you? How do they feel about you? They think the world of you. Well, they feel a spiritual connection to you. So even though this person is not very tapped in spiritually, or even though they feel that that is not an important part of life, they do feel they can't describe the connection. It's profound. They do see it as profound. They do see this as very significant. They feel very deeply connected to you spiritually, which is interesting because this person doesn't pay too much mind to the spirit world. But they feel there's a sort of telepathy and like a quiet understanding between the two of you. Ooh. Again, the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Materials, the material life always is like, it's almost like this person can't really access their feelings, their emotions, their cup of love. Like their romantic feelings are very muffled right now because they feel that the two of you together could accomplish a lot together in the material world, because that is very important to this person. And they feel, again, that you are marriage material. But this is not someone who accesses their feelings that much, okay? Unless it makes sense in the physical world. I'm getting for most of you, this is a masculine coming through, and you're asking about a masculine. Or a feminine who is very masculine, like a woman who has very masculine traits. But this person is sort of rooted in fear here, but they know there's something magical about you. All right, so what are their intentions toward you? What are their intentions toward you? Ooh, the King of Wands. Their intentions. This person could have strong Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in their chart. Well, their intentions are to show up and make themselves seen. They want you to see them, so they will put themselves in front of you. That's their intentions. Like, here I am, I carry a flame for you. Maybe they've been carrying a torch for you for quite some time. Maybe you've known this person for quite some time. And they're like, yeah, I do carry a torch for you. Here I am. So now what? Mind you, this person is quite lazy when it comes to pursuing, but they will make it known, so they see if the energy vibes between the two of you, but they will only meet you halfway, okay? What are their intentions? Ooh, the Queen of Wands. Oh, wow. So look, again, they do feel the spiritual connection here, and their intention is to pair up with you because they see you as a match. They see you as their other half because they see you as the intuitive one. They see you as what is missing in their life. Oh my Lord. This could be a twin flame, okay, if you follow that concept, if you subscribe to that concept. This person may not know what twin flames are. They may have read about it. They may know. They may think that's what this is. They can't really explain what this is. Maybe they just, but their intention is to pair up with you, like as and be a couple with you, because they see you as their energetic match. And they do, even though they don't pay attention to the spirit world, they cannot ignore that there's such a strong, deep spiritual connection between the two of you. And there's a lot of attraction here, physical attraction, okay, mainly. But what they don't know is behind the physical attraction is a spiritual attraction, first and foremost. So, okay, now I'm going to go off to the extended to see if this person's actions will actually match their intentions. And we're going to get a few more oracle cards to see more about what the deal is between the two of you. If you want to follow me there, there's a link below. If not, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought you the clarity that you seek. Let me know how this resonated with you below. And if not, choose another option. Thank you so much for watching, commenting, sharing, subscribing, liking these videos. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now. All right. Welcome everyone who chose the Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. The number 62 could be relevant, and the number 8. So what I'm picking up with you is, for you, stability and prosperity is very important when it comes to a relationship. And you would rather go slow and make sure that this is going to a place that is steady, that is stable, and that is prosperous, than rush in and then be disappointed. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here for your energy. All right, there could be a connection here to Costa Rica for someone, or maybe that's a place you would like to go. Maybe you've been to a place where there are sea turtles, or turtles in general. Someone's age could be 62, doesn't have to be. But who is the person on your mind? So now we're going to get into the person on your mind. And, you know, this is where I clarify who the people are, who you are, who this person is. And if this resonates with you, you keep watching the reading. If not, you choose another option. And that's fine. All right. It's more like validation to see if this resonates. And then we move to the reading. So, who is the person on your mind? Who is this person? What's the dynamic between the two of you? That's what we want to know now. Who is the person on your mind? Who are we talking about here? The Cave. Okay, well, this person likes to hide. They're not very forthcoming with information. They're not a big talker. They don't talk a lot about themselves. The number 32, they win in silence. They move in silence, okay? This is a person who is secretively a winner in life, but they would never tell that to people because the way they move, their MO is in silence. So they accomplish things in silence. They don't need approval. They don't need applause. They don't need affirmation. They don't need public acknowledgement. They just need to keep moving and changing and succeeding. But they do it in a way that they don't really like to draw attention upon themselves, because they know that that could mess with their success. And they don't want prying energies, jealous energies, any kind of energies. They like to fly under the radar because they understand that that's what keeps them moving. They've learned in the past that as soon as they show their hand, the energy gets messed with. So they're very like smart about how they move. The number 32 is also the number 5. So this person is a good communicator. They could be a really good teacher, but they keep their private life private. Yeah, they take that really seriously. They tend to isolate. They tend to go into hiding when they're working on something that eventually ends up working out. And they could come across as someone who withdraws. You would have, it's almost like anyone would have a lot to learn from this person. Coming into contact with this person can teach a lot by just observing how they move. And if they let you in, it's like you consider yourself to be a lucky person because you have access to their world and you see how they operate and how certain people, they will gatekeep, but when they trust someone, they will no longer gatekeep. All right, who is this person? What's the energy? So now we know who this person is. If this resonates with you, keep watching. If not, choose another option. 5 of Swords. But I'm picking up that you're in a little bit of a mental conflict right now around this person. You don't quite know what to make of this. You're confused. There could have been arguments with this person, or they could be arguing with other people, or it could just be that you're in mental conflicts around this. 2 of Voices, and you don't quite know what to make of this. Like you're undecided about this person. Like you don't really know what to make of this. Okay. Well, maybe because they are so secretive. They don't really show everything. So what are they thinking when it comes to you? What are they thinking? What do they think of you? What are they thinking when it comes to you? 2 of Wands. Well, look, they're also they quite don't know what to think, but they're thinking in terms of the future. For some reason, there's something to do with the future or a plan for the future here, but they don't quite know what that plan would be. It could involve travel, so they could be thinking that there's a distance between you, either like different cities, different countries, different continents, okay? It could be all 3, because I am seeing a van there, so I'm seeing road tripping, I'm seeing air travel, I'm seeing short distances, long, but there's something about a distance here they're thinking about, and a need to plan for the future that they find challenging. So they see challenges between you. They think it's challenging for some reason. There's a lot of obstacles. There's a distance. There's blocks, okay? That's what they think. But they are looking into the future. They are thinking into the future when it comes to you, but they more like see the obstacles there. And they know that they need a plan, but first they think that they need to overcome some obstacles. All right, so what are they feeling toward you? 6 of Wands. I want a clarifier, because that's not enough. For feelings, that is quite... I would say passionate feelings. They have I don't know if this person's seen you somewhere and they feel passionately attracted to you, as in physically, and there's something there that they feel physically drawn to, like their body responds to you. Okay. You turn them on. Okay, you turn them on. Yeah, okay. Ace of Swords. But again, this is not about feeling. This is like they then try to like systemize their feelings into logic. So they quickly turn off the turn on. They have that ability, and they tend to overthink things and analyze things and pour this logic over things. It kind of puts a damper on. It's like it but again, at the same time, the more they think of you, the more they try to put a damper on, the more it fuels the fire in a way, because air and fire together. They feel like they can't stop thinking about how their body is attracted to you, how you ignite them. They try to put it out, but the fire doesn't go out with air, right? It would need water. Their intentions toward you, a new beginning or starting over, depending on where you're at with this person. Taking a leap of faith is their intention. Okay, that's good. Taking a leap of faith. Doing something they would otherwise consider foolish. Okay, so they intend to do something that is outside their more like controlled. So they're intending to take a risk. Yes, they intend to take a risk here. It's something they don't normally do, but for you, they're willing to do this, okay? Wow, all right, so this is how far we've come in this reading. We're going to jump into their next actions in the extended. You can follow me there, link is below. I hope you enjoyed this reading. It brought you the clarity that you seek. If not, choose another option. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now. Welcome everyone who chose Canary Spirit, or Canary Spirit, how do you say that? Canary Islands could be significant. Sing your own song. The number 12, the number 3 could be significant. You could be singers. Doesn't have to be. You could play some kind of instrument, like a saxophone or something like that. Flute, probably. You hold yourself in high regard, and you want to make sure that whoever you get into a relationship with will accept you for who you are, and you can be true to who you are at all times. That is important to you. The color yellow, there's something very joyful about your spirit, very creative as well. You're very confident, self-assured. That's great. That is wonderful. And you're courageous, you're brave. I'm also seeing that. But now, and if that resonates with you and that's you, keep watching. If not, choose another option. And now we're going to clarify who the person on your mind is. And if that resonates with you, that's when you keep watching the reading till the end, okay? So if that's you, keep watching. The number 3 could be significant. The number 12, 12th of a month, or December could be significant. The 3rd of a month, or March could be significant. All right. Who is the person on your mind? Who is the person on your mind? Please and thank you. Who is the person on your mind? Wow. Okay. Interesting. The seed. The number 66 could be significant. Sorry, not, yeah, 66. The number 66 could be significant. The seed, the beginning. This person is having a new beginning right now. Or you've known this person almost since you were a baby. But that doesn't have to be the case. This person is having a new beginning right now. They are fertile. They are either physically fertile when it comes to children, or they're fertile, they have a fertile mind. They're planting some seed for the future right now that will grow to be prosperous. 6 plus 6 is also 12. 12, 12. 12, 12. Repeated numbers, synchronicities. 3 plus 66. 3 plus 6 plus 6. 9 plus 6, 6. All right. But there's something dormant with this person. There's something stewing here in this person's life. There's something that hasn't fully grown, blossomed, germinated. They're building something. They could be a builder. They could be something to do with agriculture or gardening. They could work like in making seed, selling seeds, or something to do with seeds. Something to do with a pearl as well. But this person is like very intentional where they plant their seed. They're very like particular, and they're very detail oriented is what I'm seeing. They have a complex mind, and they're very multi-layered. It's like an onion. You keep peeling the layers and you find out more and more and more and more until you find like this very precious thing in the middle of them, is what I'm seeing. So this is someone who could end up surprising you in a very positive way. But they have like this attention to detail. They have a lot of potential to create things. They're very creative. So in that sense, you are similar. All right, so more about the energy between you. So if this sounds like your person, keep watching. If not, choose another option. I want to see more about the energy between the two of you, or what's going on here. Page of emotions. So there's like at the basis of your connection, there's a sense of you could be friends, or the basis of your relationship is a friendship, regardless of whether you're already romantic with this person or not. One or both of you could have strong Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart. But there's a hidden wonder inside this person. And kind of this person speaks to your heart. The Fool. But this would entail bravery, courage, doing something like taking a leap of faith, taking some sort of a risk here for a new beginning. All right. What does this person think about you? What's on their mind about you? How do they think of you? What do they think of you? Oh, they think you shine. They think you're a star. They think you are attractive. They think that you are winning in life. Okay. 6 of Wands. They think that you shine above everyone else. That is what they think. They think highly of you. They could even think of like you're above them or something in some kind of way. What do they think of you? The Moon. But this kind of scares them. They're like, you trigger fears in them, in their thinking. Think you're too good for them. And it triggers fears in them. And it reminds them of their shortcomings in a way. But what are they feeling toward you? What are their feelings? What are their feelings toward you? The Lovers just flew to the floor, but I don't take floor, but that's an indication of something here. Queen of Voices. Their feelings are a little bit frozen right now because they're overthinking. So it's more like, nope, no feelings here, but I want to see more. I want to kind of clarify, because this could be masking some feelings, but they're kind of pushing them aside. The Magician. Yeah, this person is blocking their feelings out. So no feelings are coming through right now because they are too much in their logical, rational mind. They're not entertaining their heart space. Even though there could be a Magician with the Queen of Swords. I don't really like that combo. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. This person could have in their chart, someone could have strong Aries. I'm feeling the Aries energy is more your energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is more like your energy, and their energy is very like logical. Okay, so either something happened here and they blocked off their feelings toward you, especially if you hurt them. If that wasn't the case, then this person is blocking out their feelings because they want to one-up you. And so it's not about feelings, it's about this person could have narcissistic traits if you haven't hurt them in the past and they're not just turning cold toward you. And yeah, they're like, they could be manifesting some kind of manipulation or winning over you, or I'm not really enjoying this energy because this person is not. But how can there be like a basis of a friendship here? It's because they won't allow themselves to go further than that. And because they don't fully see themselves in all their splendor. They're missing the point about themselves. And so they can't feel good about themselves, hence why they can't have good feelings toward other people. But you warm their heart in a way, but they kind of block that off with... This person is a little bit, what's the word for it? Stung by life, but that has made them a little bit sour. They're trying to figure you out more than the feelings here. What are their intentions to keep moving forward? To communicate, to visit, to travel. 10 of Wands, to keep carrying these burdens. I don't feel that they have strong intentions to do anything toward you, so I would be interested to see who follows me to the actions, because this is not, well, the actions could actually give you a warning about if this person, we're going to find out more because we're going to get some oracle cards to see if this person is just hurt by you or if they're hurt by life. And you know, the whole hurt people, which, you know, I don't fully agree with, but yes, it does happen. Or if this person just intends to push forward with life because they're dealing with a lot of burdens and they want to make sure they can keep doing that. And it could be that the burdens that they're dealing with in life are blocking them toward their feelings here. So they think the world of you, they're very attracted to you, but they feel also, they think that they are beneath you. They're not in the best energy, but it could be that this is just temporary. This is not who they are, okay? I'm getting that with the 10 of Wands here. It could just be that what life is dealing them, like some awkward cards right now. So yeah, if you want to stick to see what's going to happen, what their next actions will be, and you will get more clarity. If not, I hope this reading has explained something to you that wasn't making sense. I hope this brought you some clarity here. If so, let me know in the description box. If not, choose another option. Thank you for watching, commenting, sharing, subscribing, liking. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. And have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now.